Hey guys, Chris Cooper here, founder of Execute Your Passion, author of Achieve Your Dreams, and Get Shit Done. And as a lifestyle and procrastination expert, I help folks just like you, entrepreneurs and professionals, stop quitting, stop procrastinating, and learn how to start succeeding in business and in life. And today I have a few questions for you. Actually, I'm just going to ask you if a few things sound familiar. Have you been dying to write a book or been trying to write a book and it still isn't done? Have you been kind of speaking on a part-time basis but ultimately really want to make some real money and make it a real business? Are you the one, I get it, you're the one that everybody comes to for all the advice. What should I do in this scenario? And you know you need to be a coach, but you don't know how to ultimately become one? Are you the one that is always giving the presentations at work, at church, in your communities, in your fraternities and sororities and other types of groups, but you're tired of doing it for free? Are you looking for some passive income online and have no clue where to ultimately begin? Or are you just simply looking to finally get up off your keister and do some awesome and incredible things and learn how to monetize your message? Well, if any of these scenarios sound familiar to you, please allow me to say I have a treat for you today. Please accept my personal invitation to the only introductory Expert Industry Bootcamp on the planet, where I'm going to teach you how to learn, how to earn, and how to serve at the highest level possible to get what you want and make a difference by monetizing your message. So, I know you're like, well, how does that happen, Chris? What the heck are you ultimately going to do? Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually help you create an expert execution plan. That's right, an EEP. And that's going to ultimately assist you in lining up all the steps necessary in order to create a flourishing expert empire. So that way you can speak anywhere, create anything, serve anyone, and ultimately shine in your field. Now, the reason that I've created this event is because every single day, literally, I could count the number of emails and the number of text messages that I'm receiving, and people are asking me the same questions over and over again about how do I become a coach? How do I become a speaker? How do I become a trainer? How do I become an info marketer? How do I write a book? All these different types of questions have come over and over again. And guess what? I've invested well over 6 figures in my own personal and professional development to get the answers to each of those questions. So what I decided to do is to basically bring all of my knowledge from well over a decade of learning from the masters in each of these particular areas, and I've put together a 3-day introductory expert industry bootcamp for folks just like you looking to ultimately monetize their message. So what I want to do is I want to show you the exact system, the exact techniques, the exact strategies that have helped me do extremely well and make well over 6 figures in the expert industry. So having said that, these same types of skills that I'm going to be training you on and teaching you about are the same things that allowed me to write 2 self-published books without the help of a publishing house and sell tens of thousands of copies on my own. And did I mention I wrote one of those books in 28 days? Also, I wrote an audio book that has an actual soundtrack. How cool is that? I've spoken to audiences from 10 to 10,000 on 3 different continents, and I've made thousands of dollars for each of those individual speeches, including one that was even just a 15-minute talk. I've started 3 companies in 3 different industries. I've won countless awards and honors internationally and domestically. I've been in print media and TV on stations like ABC and CBS and NBC and Fox and all that kind of stuff. And even I've been honored and humbled to be selected from a global talent pool of well over 500 individuals to be selected as one of the premier elite results in life and business coaches for the extraordinary father of the coaching industry. And guess what? I'm still considered wet behind the ears, so I'm just getting started. But what I love even more is, in addition to the success that I've been able to create, is to allow other individuals and empower other individuals to have that exact same level of success and hell, do even better. So what I've decided to do, as I said, is to create this event. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to teach you step by step. I'm going to hold your hand through the process so you can monetize your message and make a real difference. Because guess what? You deserve, and never forget this, you deserve to be compensated for your time, for your talents, and ultimately for your abilities. So imagine this. In 3 days, you're going to flex all of those creative juices and those creative muscles. So that way you can understand the expert industry, the ins and outs of it. You'll be able to identify and ultimately claim your space. And you'll basically get a plan that's going to enable you to execute your passion and achieve your dreams by sharing your gifts and your messages with the world. Now, I know that seems like a whole lot of information. And I know you're like, wait a minute, Chris, that's way too much. But pump your brakes, back up just a little bit, because what I'm ultimately going to do is I'm going to break it down into bite-sized pieces so that way you can digest the information and you can definitely flourish in this new and exciting economy that we find ourselves in. So go ahead, click below, register, get the information, and remember, breakthroughs are sexy.